Students around St. Louis heard the familiar sound of school bells and Zoom chimes again as classes picked up after the winter break. 5 on Your Side's Tracy Hinson spoke with 2 district leaders about their plans, protocols, and hopes for 2021. Tracy?
And now the students who returned to instruction today, for the ones like the kids at Fort Zumwalt, they returned just as they left it in 2021. But for the students at St. Louis Public Schools, they had to start online, waiting a week before they could return to the classroom.
All students being 100% virtual for this entire week. Obviously, students coming off a 2-week hiatus from the winter break, we want to put some distance between the time that they were at home and the time that they were coming back into the building, obviously mingling with other adults and students.
After this buffer week, students will have the option to return to in-person learning, and this includes middle school and high school kids who have only had the option for virtual learning until now.
And so we are anticipating right now about 50% of our population coming back for in-person or virtual, whether that's elementary or middle. Elementary seems to be around 60-65%. And middle and high school seems to be around 35 to 40%.
Those numbers were pulled before break. They'll get firmer totals later this week. Fort Zumwalt is also in session again, but they are still wrapping up their first semester.
Right now, it's not too much different. Once the second semester starts, there'll be some additional kids in class. We had about 3,000 students that were on virtual the first semester, and about 1,000 of them have elected to come back.
Both superintendents faced big but different hurdles this year.
You know, our biggest challenge was the social distancing, trying to keep kids apart.
We had a higher percentage of elementary and middle school students logging on a regular basis. It was much more a challenge for our high school students. So the second semester, we're going to work really, really hard to try to get them more engaged online.
Dr. Adams' advice for his students is to stay flexible through the rest of 2021. And Dr. Dubray's advice was to stay the course. In St. Louis, I'm Tracy Hinson, 5 on Your Side.